Guys, I want to tell a really quick story before Vicky gets here. I'm going to Hamilton with her, which is a couple little towns over. It's just a little small podunk town. So the other day she takes me to the doctor, and I'm looking at her. She doesn't hide anything from me typically. She, I'll just grab her phone anytime I want. She doesn't protest, and really the only time I look at her phone is if I want to check the tracking on our orders that we've ordered and it, stuff like that. And that's what I was doing the other day. And as I was looking at the tracking, a text came down and it said from, it's either David or Michael or something, and it said, "Oh, I'm good. How are you?" And I'm like, I just looked at him like, "Vicky, who's David?" She's like, "Some guy." I'm like, "My ass, who is David?" All right, she's here. I'll continue the story in a little bit. Okay, so back to my story. So, I asked her, I'm like, "Who is it?" She goes, "Oh, just some guy." And I'm like, "When did this happen?" And she's like, "Oh, a few months ago." I'm like, "A few months ago and you haven't told me about it?" And, because she knew I was going to go into protect mode right away. And, so she was scrolling through, Walmart because she wanted to buy a phone. She wanted one like mine, but they were sold out. So, she bought something else. Well, she's like, "Hey, I want to show you this phone. Let me know if it's okay." I saw it and I'm like, yeah, I think it'll be fine. And she goes, "Well, let me show you the one I really wanted." She's scrolling through. She found it. She clicked on it. Nowhere does it say sold out, right? And she's like, "Wait a minute. I just looked at this the other day and it said it was sold out. How come it doesn't say that now?" I'm like, "That's what you get for keeping things from me." I'm like, "That's your karma." I got a new phone case. It's really pretty and it's actually better than I expected. I don't know if you could see it, but there's butterflies and it's like a pearl like sheen to it. See the iridescence? Love it. It's got all my, hold on. You can put your cards in there and your money in there. I'm covering up my ID, and then that's where the, and then it, like that. Can you see it? And then, the case itself, the butterflies are outlined in like an iridescent silver. I was not expecting that. And then I ordered, these covers that go on your lenses for your camera. I'll put a picture up right here. And they're glittery and blingy and really pretty. I got one of these, and if you're wondering what it is, it goes with these. Now there's a lot more that came in this bag. I'd opened it and I've been shooting them at Vicky all day. And she got me back. I shot one at her and it went down between the seats and I lost it. And she goes, "That's what you get for shooting them at me." Let me cock the gun. So what you do is you put the little ball in there, see? Little purple ball, and you just shoot it. You just shoot it. I didn't know this would happen. Those are Marley's favorite. Chloe is terrified of the gun. I don't know why. I've had her whole life and I've never played around like that. I've never showed her a weapon. She doesn't even know what weapons are. So for her to be afraid of it, she don't like it. So, Vicky got me a lap desk at a thrift store. Look at this. That is so cool. I love 70s like art, art. And that's the back of it. The part goes on the lap. And, hold on. I got some diamond paintings. This one is a little Volkswagen Beetle. Can you see it? Or bug. Now they're called beetles. There's a little bug. And then this one is a little kitty cat. And then this one is a gnome in the back of a pickup. Can you see it? So I got those. Let's see, what else did I get? We just went to the Dollar Tree. I want to show you this clock that I got. Now, since mine, that one right here, right there, the arm broke on it. So now it doesn't project onto the ceiling. So I got this little guy. I don't like that the backdrop isn't lit. I don't like that. But look what it does. It's supposed to glow in the dark. But look. Well, that's not all. Watch. Changes colors. Oh, that's so cool. So yeah, it's supposed to glow in the dark. I don't know. So, I'm gonna talk and do stuff at the same time. I hope you guys don't mind. Oh yeah, I was shooting the little balls earlier, and one landed. It flew and landed right in the water bowl. And I'm like, my aim is never that good. I wasn't really aiming for the water bowl, but okay. Let me try. Now you're supposed to be able to prop up the phone, but I don't think. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. So I got these at the Dollar Tree. This one's a cookies. You're sitting on the cookies. Okay. Do you guys remember those cookies, those butter cookies, right? All my life growing up, I'd see that tin of cookies. I'm like, oh yeah, butter cookies. Every time I look in, it's nothing but sewing stuff, right? So they have a little miniature. I'm just putting stuff away right now. Trying to do laundry. I'm not in the greatest of moods to do that. Wait, if I can't be everything, I guess it is everything because I'm done. So I got a story to tell you guys. So, I was selling my Jeffree stuff, as you know, maybe. And this girl comes online. She goes, "Is this still available? I want some palettes." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And I would show her what I'd gathered up for her, what she wanted, right? And then she kept adding to it, kept adding to it. Suddenly, next thing I know, a $300 goodie box of makeup turns into a $600 goodie box of makeup. And I'm like, well, it's going to be $600. She goes, that's fine. I'm like, okay. So, I'm going to sit down. So I meet up with her, right? We met in person. She paid me right there, cash, $600. And, you know, we went about our way. So, she texted me a few days later, said, "Hey, do you have any more stuff you're selling?" I'm like, well, yeah, actually, yeah. So I sold her another $400 worth of makeup. I'm like, I mean, if this is none of my business, tell me, and I'm sorry if I'm overstepping, but how are you able to afford all this when you got a kid? She goes, oh, I've been saving my money. I'm like, oh, okay. So I didn't think twice about it. So because I had met her done business with her, talked to her, I didn't think she'd screw me over. Now, I know you guys are going to come for me in the comments. So she's like, can you ship it to me? She's like, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you got to pay me. She goes, well, I get paid tonight. My direct deposit comes in tonight. So, I'll pay you tonight. I'm like, oh, okay. Just a few hours, right? Didn't think nothing of it. So I shipped it to her, and, you know. And that was on Tuesday, the 10th. And then, suddenly, oh, I didn't get my direct deposit. I'm like, well, if you worked and you are supposed to get paid, your company isn't just gonna not pay you. And she's telling me all these little, you know, things that don't add up, and I'm calling her out on it because I'm not stupid. I'm like, look, you either need to pay me or I'm gonna put a stop on that package, which I should have done. I did call the post office, and I wasn't able to get in touch with anybody, you know. And then, so, suddenly, my baby, she was hiding from Vicky. So, suddenly, Tuesday, the 10th, which is when she was supposed to get paid. No, sorry, my bad. The 3rd, she was supposed to get paid. The 3rd turns into the 12th. Then suddenly the 12th turns into the 26th. And she kept moving the date, I said, look, you know what? I'm not going to play this game with you. You either need to pay me, or my aunt is coming to Stevensville to work. And I'm going to have her go to the post office, pick that package up, take it back. We're not going to play this game. And then she started getting defensive. You know, she's like, look, you need to be patient. I'm like, no, it's not about being patient, honey. It's about you effing me over. It has nothing to do with patience. And then, so after a while of going back and forth, she blocked me. Now, I have a ton of screenshots from the conversations we've been having. And she, Chloe, what are you doing? Zoe, what? Anyway, so then she comes in, she goes, well, you're threatening me. I'm like, no, I'm not. What, because I told you that I was going to take you to small claims court and have you charged with theft? Honey, that's not a threat. That's a promise. That's a guarantee. And then she goes, well, I'm going to call the authorities. I'm going to have you turned in. I'm going to turn you in for threatening me. I'm like, I'm not threatening you. Now, if I had said, hey, give me my money, bitch, or I'm going to come kick the snot out of you, hey, go ahead. I'll happily go to jail. But I never said any of that. I never threatened her. I never threatened bodily harm with her. I never once said, hey, give me my money or I'm going to do this. I never said that, ever. And you know me. I have receipts. Well, she said before I'd sent that package to her that she'd gotten engaged. I'm like, cool. And so after she blocked me, when you owe somebody money and you block them, what that tells me is, number one, I don't intend on paying you. Number two, I don't ever intend on talking to you ever again. Well, I got in touch, actually, let me pause that thought. I posted, because I'm the admin of some Facebook selling groups. I'm about 9 of them right now. So I mainly did that to keep scammers out, you know, with the, oh, we need staff to assemble boxes and Amazon, and we need people to pack candy and shit. I'm just, get a job, scammer. Benchode. Anyway, look that up. You'll see what I mean. Basically, Benchode in Hindi is asshole, dickhead, something like that. It's not a good term. Anyway, I found a post. I put a post in my group saying, hey, don't buy from her. She's going to screw you over. You're never going to see your money. Don't buy from her. Don't. I got a message on Messenger, and I'll put that right here. And that led me to a post, which, again, I'll put that. So what she does is, when she buys something, she'll Venmo the money to you, and the minute she has the stuff and she's in the car, she stops the payment. So I think no, Chloe, no. I think from now on, what I'm going to do is, if people want to Venmo the money to me, I'm going to say, hold on, don't go anywhere till I get the money. Okay, I got the money. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. You're not going anywhere until I transfer that money to my bank account where you can't touch it. Then you may leave. So, I did call the police. I know people are going to say, call the cops, call the cops. I did call the police, and they said it's a small claims thing, so you're going to need to take her to court, which I plan on doing. I fully intend on doing it. I know what they're going to say, though, if I go right now. If I go right now, they're going to say, well, if she told you that she'd pay you on the 26th, then you need to wait and see if that happens. Then if that doesn't happen, then come back. I know exactly how this is going to play out. What is that, Chloe? What is that, baby? What is that, Cocoa Bean? Bunky! Bunky! I'm just pelting her with balls right now. Bunky! Bunky! Bunk! Pelting her with balls right now. Bunky! Bunky! I got a handful of balls right now. I'm going to throw them all at once, see how many get into the little cave that she's in. Bunky! Almost all of them. She just got pelted with a ton of balls. Hold on. Look at all the balls there. Bunky! Bunky! I'm just pelting her with balls. Bunky! Bunky! Okay, one more. Bunky! Oh, damn it. Bunky! Alright, she's over it. She's done. So, where was I? Fuck. Yeah, if the 26th comes and she don't pay me, please believe on the 27th I will be over at the courthouse, because I live right across the street from the courthouse. So me and Vicky were, oh, hold on. Again, pause. So I messaged the guy that she's engaged to. He goes, we are not engaged. She broke into my Facebook and she changed my status to engaged and everything. He don't want nothing to do with her at all. At all. And she goes, you know, you're the second person to message me about this. And I'm like, man. So, okay, me and Vicky I went to Hamilton with her to go to work with her. And when she was done, we went to a couple thrift stores, which is where I found my lap desk. And, sorry, excuse me, rodeo burger. Barbecue sauce, acid. And we went to another thrift store, the one she really wanted to go to. Well, I'm at the thrift store. Oh, man. Oh, crap. The stuff we got at the thrift store. Oh, dang it. Anyway, I got a hat, a winter hat. And it's really cute. It's a white one. It's got a little pump that ball on top. I got a winter hat. Well, I grabbed it, right? I went to turn around to go show it to Vicky. I turned around and guess who was standing there looking at me? The bitch that stole that money from me. When I turned around, I saw her. Her face turned red. She stopped in her tracks and her jaw just dropped open. And like she didn't know what to do, so she started like, you know, playing with her earring. I'm like, where's my money? She goes, I told you, you gotta wait till the 26th. I said, no. I'm like, when you block somebody, that doesn't speak very well of you. She goes, no, you were threatening me. I'm like, how? How did I threaten you? I'm like, did I say, pay me my money or I'm going to come kick your butt? No, I never said that. You were just threatening me. See, she can't tell me how. She can't show me what I said that came off as threatening to her. So that tells me she's trying to deflect. She don't have nothing to say. She knows that she's caught. She knows that she's done this before. And finally, the person who I'm sure the last people, they said, well, I mean, I lost a few bucks. There's really nothing I can do about it. No. Finally, you got the right one, sweetheart. You got the right one. Finally, someone that she's doing this to is not going to just sit down or lay down and say, oh, well, what was me? They're going to stand up and they're going to stop you from doing this to anybody else. Because you're just a scammer and you're a thief. And there's one thing I can't stand is a scammer and a thief. And, she's like, she can't show me. She can't tell me. I'm like, how? I've asked her 100 times. How? How have I threatened you? How? You just are. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh, wait a minute. And I told her. She knows now. She knows now. I told her. I said, I either get my money or I'm going to go to small claims court and I'm going to have you charged with theft. I told her. And the two people she were with, they were just standing there and they're like they didn't know what to do or say. They didn't know what to do. And yes, we were in the store when this went down. No, I did not raise my voice like I am now. No, I didn't raise my voice. I didn't cause a scene. I was classy about it. But, she goes, you need to be patient. I said, patient my ass. You told me last Thursday you were going to pay me. Then you keep moving the date farther and farther and farther and farther and farther out. I think at one time she even went as far as November 26th. No, oh, hell no. No. Now, I have a feeling that if I'm able to have her charged with theft, I have a feeling they're going to go to her when they go to arrest her. They're going to say, you have 3 choices. Pay her the money, or give the stuff back, or go to jail, or all the above, which I would prefer. I'm hoping they're going to say, you know what, you need to gather up everything she sent you and pack it up and give it to us, and we're going to take it back to her. You know, or you need to Venmo the money or Cash App it, and don't cancel the payment. Because a lot of time, 99.9% of the time, when I get Cash App or Venmo'd or PayPal'd, I transfer that shit over into my bank account, because I don't want the person canceling it or trying to take the money back. Yeah, so I'm hoping something will be done, and she needs to stop this. Even the guy that she claims that she's engaged to, he even said, look, you know what, I wouldn't mind if you kicked her ass. He said, I agree, she needs to stop. She's been ripping people off for the longest time. I mean, like, I can't tell you. I mean, I wish I could show you the shade of red her face turned when she saw me. See Chloe's Wonder Woman? Her first Halloween costume right there? Felt like that. She turned red. Like, I turned around and I'm like, I saw the hat and I was happy, you know, because it was a really cute hat. And I was kind of smiling a little bit. So I turned around when I saw her on. Where's my money? You need to be patient. I told you. I'll get it to you the 26th when it comes in. Oh, but you have the money to come to a thrift store and go shopping, yet you don't have the money to pay me, right? Yeah, ain't that some shit? And I was counting on that money. I was counting on it. You know, because I wanted to pay my rent, you know. My rent right now is only $9 a month. I know. Weird, right? My rent right now is only $9 a month. And what I like to do when I get money is I like to pay ahead. Because I think right now I'm paid up to January, I think, or February. So anytime I get a little bit of money, I like to just pay it on my rent. So I'm paid ahead. So I have a little breathing room, you know, so I can look for a job, or my SSI hearing is next month. So I was gonna get the girls some litter. You know, they're not gonna need food for a while, thanks to a certain subscriber. Thank you again. I'm gonna show you the thing I put their food in. I couldn't keep lugging out those big bags because, you know, my back and my knee and everything and my shoulder. So what I did was, hold on. Oh, sorry. This used to have blankets in it. It doesn't no more. And this is a different top than what's really in there. But I dumped it all in there. And that's that blue cup right there. They get one scoop every other day. So, yeah, there you go. My hat. Damn it. Oh, I gotta put the ice away. Holy crap. Alright, guys. I will talk to you later.